This short video will assist you in using correct APA style when referencing a web page. I've color-coded the elements to make it easier for you to identify the content. We have the author, the date of publish, and the paragraph number where the information can be found. Here's a couple of tips in regards to web pages. Often corporate websites don't name an individual as the author. If there's no author, name the corporate author, as in the example above, which was the University of Sydney. Tip number 2, the paragraph number identifies exactly where the paraphrased information can be found on the web page. Count down the number of paragraphs on the page and quote that number. If you're looking for the corporate author, scroll down to the bottom of any web page and it'll usually be listed there. In this case, it's Apple Inc. and the date of publish is sitting next to it as 2018. If there's no date listed at the bottom of the page, then just use ND in brackets, which will explain that there's no date supplied. This is how the same in-text reference should be formatted in the reference list. We have our author, or our corporate author in this case, the date the page was published. Next we have the name of the web page, and you use italics for this. Finally, we have the date the information was retrieved. This is added here because web pages can change over time, and if the information that you had referenced is no longer available on the web page, your lecturer will understand that this has been updated. And finally, we have the URL link so your lecturer can find the information. This is how a reference list should look. So we have 3 things I want to talk about in the formatting. The first is that we indent the second line onwards. Secondly, spacing is 1.5 lines, and place an extra line between the references. This makes them easier to read. And finally, list your references in alphabetical order. For more information about APA referencing, visit the ICMS Style Guide. The Style Guide can be found at the top of all Moodle pages.